What's up guys, this is GundamLegacyExtreme and I am here today to do a review on Figma Miku Hatsune Append version. Now I can't really say that she is from anything because, well, Miku Hatsune isn't actually an anime character, or didn't start out as one anyway. She is part of the Vocaloids line, which is a vocal synthesis program. And this is her append version, appending meaning to fix, I believe. Or to correct. Really all it did was just make her sound more human-like, rather than like her voice was put through a synthesizer. And when they did this, they decided to redesign her appearance. I'll be right. Anywho, and while I don't have the original Miku Hatsune Figma on hand to show you, trust me, this is a complete outfit redesign. Her appearance is generally the same. All of them are generally the same. There is some slight aesthetic differences, like her hair is a lighter shade of green, and of course the translucent. I don't believe the original had the translucent. See at the end. That looks really good, really good. Different hair ribbons, and a completely different outfit. And she's shoeless. This is the first Figma I have where they actually have molded feet, rather than like a shoe. And all in all, this figure just looks beautiful. I really like Miku's appearance. And I really hope for a Lenin Reen append version soon. Poseability wise, her head can look up about that far, down about that far, so she can look down pretty far. Her head can tilt side to side and rotate. Her hair is on a ball joint, well, not a ball joint, but the usual Figma swivel joint, can spin around and everything. Her arms can rotate 360. Rotate right here. They're on like a ball joint. Side elbows bend. Her hands can rotate, go in and out. They cannot wiggle because they're on stems. Her arms are a bit loose, but that's for a reason I'll get into in a moment. Her legs can go forwards about that far. They can't really go all that far because of these things, which again, that will be fixed in a little bit. That's happened before with another Figma figure, if you remember, with my some of my earlier Figma reviews. Knees can bend. Again, always happens with the Vocaloid ones. It's never happened with any of my other Figmas. They rotate a bit at the thigh. They can rotate at the shin, and the feet can rotate a bit. That's about it with that. Oh yeah, this is a separate piece right here. That's pretty much all of her articulation. Onto her accessories, which leads into her gimmick. Miku, with the append version, I find they have this. She has this mode, which is, I'm gonna just call it the full burst mode, which basically involves some disassembly. You take these off right here. They're on clear ball joints, and then you peg these parts on, and this is why I call it the full burst mode. Okay, you following me? That's how it starts. So actually, it's best you don't do that first. Once you take those off, you want to take this off too, which reveals her stomach. Kind of creepy. And you take this, you shove that up there, and you peg it on. It doesn't like to go on all the way for me for some reason. It likes to stick out a bit at those points. Now you put the skirt back on. And again, you're seeing why I call this the full burst mode. then you take off her arms. Because if you remember correctly, all Vocaloids are known for having their numbers on their arms. Well, you completely remove these. Let me find the other one. And there you have Miku's serial number. She is Vocaloid 01, though she is not to be misconstrued with as being the first Vocaloid, because she is not the first Vocaloid. If I remember correctly, I believe that honor goes to Big Al of the American Vocaloids, and the first Japanese Vocaloid being Kaito or Mako, one of the two, I don't remember. And by the way, when are we going to get a Kaito, Mako, or Gakpo figure art? I mean, Figma, God. Excuse me for that little mistake. And no, she doesn't have a serial number on her left arm. Hers is on her right arm. And you just slide that on. And to finish it off, you bring out this, which clips in, no, clips on this way. So now Miku has a tail. And now we have Miku Hatsune in her full burst mode. Oh, didn't put that on correct. Oh, hang on, I think I might have put this on. Yeah, I put this on entirely wrong. My bad. Slide this on. Slide her arm on. That was my bad. And now she's done. But of course, when she goes into this mode, time for the face change gimmick, but there is something different. I believe only Miku has this, because if I'm correct, her faces are interchangeable with her predecessor, the original Figma Miku. Her ears stay on. And when she does this, she either uses that face, or she goes into what I call maturity, because she gets this much more mature looking face, which I am unfortunately not a fan of. I know some people like this, but I am not used to a very mature looking Miku. I like her with a much more young, cutesy look. But I like this face too. It is growing on me slowly. But I tend to stick with either her closed eyes or her happy-go-lucky eyes. But I do like how this looks. But unfortunately, using this mode, originally, at least, I thought you could not put her on the action base because she has no plug. Actually, I couldn't figure out how to put her on her action base at all. Her stand connector is on this, which is ingenious, mind you. It is a very smart idea, but it then causes some issues because you can't really get her down on the action base, which means she's much more free-floating most of the time. You have to basically have her in front of the base and have this bent up some. She never can be really on the base unless you have her floating in the air. But of course, that is all the regular accessories, but there's something special with my Miku. Oh, I did not know they could do this. Anyway, my Miku is the first wave issue, which means she comes with a campaign item. Oh yeah, by the way, if you are going to pose her in the full burst mode, silly, before I get into the campaign item, which means you have those on, the way to pose her on the action base is with this. Just clip it around her waist. Well, looks like I'm not putting her in full burst mode anymore. Until I glue that back on. But what you would normally do would be, and obviously I was doing it wrong, you would clip this around her waist, plug this on there, and you can have her posed. Unfortunately, I can't do that until I glue this back on. And I guess once I glue that back on, and I'm guessing which is the most safer way, is to just pull her body apart from up here, because she's just on a simple ball joint, so you don't really have to worry. and then just slide it around her and then reconnect her body. But yeah, back to the, getting back on track. Let me put her on here so she's standing. She comes with a campaign item, which are these. A pair of headphones. They came in 3 colors. I unfortunately got green. I was kind of hoping for, I think it was black or red, or some of the other colors. You can put these on any Figmas and some figure arts. To put them on, you just, oh yeah, they rotate right here, which I just figured out. You just put them on, you take the hair off, put them on over the head, put the face back on, and then you slide the hair on. You could probably do it with the hair on, but I find it a little easier with the hair off. Fail. Fail, fail, fail. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I tend to have her carrying it more often than not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want her HLJ, and of course music starts playing. Yeah, I have my laptop on. That's about it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.